Have you ever accidentally splattered paint on your favorite shoes? It can be a real bummer, right? But don't worry, you can rescue them. Today, I'm going to share some effective methods to remove paint from shoes. Whether your shoes are made of canvas, leather, or rubber, there's a solution for you. So let's dive in. First, you need to identify the type of paint. Water-based paints are usually easier to remove than oil-based paints. If you're unsure, don't panic. We'll cover ways to handle both. For water-based paint, the first step is to act quickly. The sooner you address the stain, the better your chances of removing it. Grab a clean cloth or paper towel. Gently blot the paint. Avoid rubbing, as this can push the paint deeper into the material. If the paint is still fresh, you can use warm soapy water. Mix a few drops of dish soap with warm water. Dampen a cloth with the soapy solution and gently dab the area. Rinse with a clean, damp cloth to remove any soap residue. Now, if the paint has dried, don't worry, you can still tackle it. Start by scraping off any excess paint with a plastic scraper or the edge of a credit card. Be careful not to damage the shoe material. Next, for dried water-based paint, you can use rubbing alcohol. Soak a cotton ball or cloth with rubbing alcohol. Dab it on the stain. Let it sit for a few minutes to break down the paint. Then gently wipe the area. Rinse with water to remove any alcohol residue. For oil-based paints, the process is a bit different. You will need a paint thinner or a solvent like acetone. But first, test the solvent on a hidden area of the shoe to ensure it won't damage the material. If it's safe, apply a small amount of the solvent to a cloth. Gently dab the paint stain. Make sure you are in a well-ventilated area while using solvents. They can have strong fumes. After you treat the stain, use a clean cloth to blot up the excess solvent. Then rinse the area with water. If the stain is still visible, you can repeat the process. Sometimes it takes a few tries to fully remove the paint. Patience is key here. Now let's talk about shoes made from different materials. For leather shoes, it's important to be gentle. After removing the paint, use a leather conditioner. This helps restore moisture and keep the leather looking good. For canvas shoes, you can use a toothbrush or a soft brush to help lift the paint after applying the cleaning solution. Scrub gently to avoid damaging the fabric.
Rubber shoes can often handle a bit more scrubbing. You can use a stiff brush with soap and water after treating the paint. Just make sure to rinse them well afterward. Once you've removed the paint, let your shoes dry completely. Avoid direct sunlight, as this can cause fading or damage. Once dry, you can also consider applying a protective spray. This can help guard against future stains. If you find that the paint is still stubborn after trying these methods, you might want to consider taking your shoes to a professional cleaner. Sometimes they have specialized techniques that can save your favorite pair. In summary, removing paint from shoes can be a straightforward process if you act quickly and use the right methods. Remember to identify the type of paint and choose your cleaning solution accordingly. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these tips help you keep your shoes looking fresh and clean. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more useful tips.